Hey, Alexei here. In this video, I'll explain to you what you can do to change your beliefs forever. And I will talk about things that help me based on my experience, and I'm sure they will help you as well. And I mean, it feels very limiting if you have this belief and you can't break it, right? It feels frustrating. And for me back then, it felt even like hell, to be honest. It felt like fucking hell, right? Because what is more frustrating than not be able to grow, right? If you are not able to overcome yourself in the long term. So one thing, first of all, is I want to clarify what is a belief, okay? A belief is just like a thought that you have thought repeatedly, maybe also intensely, and there's like an emotional charge, right? So this emotion is like the fuel. It's like the fuel for the car. The car drives only when it has this fuel, right? Without it, it won't drive. The same counts for this belief, for all beliefs. Okay, they have only power if they have this emotional charge. Now, what many people think is when you try to make new beliefs, you try to deceive yourself, right? Oh my God, I'm deceiving myself. Everything's good. Everything's good. It's so great. Even though you don't give a fuck, right? So in reality, it's more like understanding, look, your thoughts and your emotions, they create your reality. So if you think you are miserable, then you will feel miserable. If you think you are great, then you will feel great. Okay, it's about understanding that. It's about understanding that. So that means it's not about deceiving yourself. It's actually more about listening to your intuition. So who do you truly want to be? Okay, who do you truly want to be? And then aligning your beliefs with that. Not what society tells you what you should be. Okay? This is why you feel further still bad, even though you try to work on your beliefs. Focus on your intuition. So what does your intuition tells you who you want to be, how you want to live? And then try to align these beliefs with that. Okay? And in reality, it's basically about expanding your level of truth. So the way how you perceive reality right now, on average, this is your level of truth. Okay? So our thoughts and emotions create our reality. That means everything actually what we believe in is not really real, right? It's just right now what we believe in. When you were maybe 5 years old, you believe something completely different, right? Than right now. So it's about expanding this level of truth. It's you expand this level of truth. It's not about deceiving yourself more than understanding, okay, this is how reality is. The only thing that is actually real are the laws of the universe, like that we create with our focus, for example, our thoughts and emotions, our reality, okay? Or like the law of gravity, it's just there. You don't have to deceive yourself that it's there or not there. It's always there, you know? So it's about more about accepting that. Okay, let's talk now what you can do to change your beliefs. I will talk about multiple ways. Now, one way is definitely that helps if you still have a lot of resistance, especially is it's first to become just aware of this belief, just becoming aware of it every time it pops up. And what helps you to be prepared for that is having clarity. Like write down now your negative thoughts about something. Just think about something. You can also think about yourself because the most powerful belief is your identity. So you say, it's how you talk about yourself. I am this kind of person, or I can do this, and this is what I usually can do. I'm a morning person. I'm an evening person. You know, I was already a morning person, and I was a person who didn't give a fuck about sleep at all. So it's changeable. So write down your beliefs. As you can start especially about beliefs about yourself. Just write down your thoughts, okay? Write down like 10 or 15. And then look at the one that limits you the most, or the one where you think if you will change that, you will come the closest to your ideal version, right? And this is the thought we are seeking, right? This is the thought that you are seeking. So now you have this thought, and you need clarity about when does this thought usually appear. So in what kind of situation, okay? When does this thought clearly appear? Because then you can become conscious of that. And you need clarity also about, so the biggest factor to break it is literally awareness and clarity. It starts everything with awareness and clarity. And the other thing that you need is like just to know, okay, what is the thought that I want to have, right? What is the belief that you want to have? It's usually the opposite of that. If you don't know, just ask yourself, okay, how would my ideal version think about that? Like if you look at your ideal version, how you want to be, what will it decide to be instead? Okay. And so now you have clarity about this thought, right? That has become a belief, and you have clarity about your new belief, and you have clarity when this old belief appears. And now, whatever happens, just become aware of that again and again, right? It's accept reality. Don't try to talk it nice or talk it bad. This is what I mean. It's not about deceiving oneself. This is your reality right now. It's okay. You know, we all have limitations, but it's about going beyond your limitations every day. You know, everyone has some limitations, but at the same time, it's like a process of overcoming your limitations again and again. It's about a balance between being and becoming. Okay? So you just become aware and you allow yourself to feel this emotional charge. Because if you do this, if you allow yourself to feel this emotional charge that appears in the situation, you can also do that after the situation, because sometimes difficult, right? You can do this also after the situation and feel this emotion. And then you will discharge the emotion. And then after that will be easier to change your belief. It will be way easier to change your belief after it's discharged, you know, after there's no energy anymore. One thing that helped me personally also, I was in a clinic back then, so I was very depressed many years ago. And I was not able to change at all. I was living in a very toxic environment. But I started to change and believe in something new the moment I changed my environment. This is a method that is not for everyone, you know. But if you change your environment and you are receptive to this new environment, then your beliefs start to change. Not even one belief, you can change tons of beliefs immediately. Because you are literally like in a complete new world. People believe new things in new environments that then the old environment maybe even trash. You know? And this is how I started to change. I started to believe in complete new things. And even, okay, if you can't change your environment right now, I mean, now you have discharged your belief. What you can do is focus on the person who you want to be. And you can do that in social media, for example, by watching stories of people who have overcome what you want to overcome. Like no matter what you have health issues, money issues, just watch stories and maybe try to find a person that has overcome exactly what you want to overcome. And if you hear these stories, if you focus on that, if you just focus on these stories of these people who have overcome that, this is when your belief starts to shift. because you see that, and because you focus on that, it will become your new reality. What you focus on will become your new reality. So you simply just search for role models, and it can be online if you don't have access directly. And you literally just find people who have overcome exactly what you want. And this is how your belief starts to shift immediately, right? And the other thing is you just literally start to seek proof that this new belief is true. Just focus on the proof that this belief is now true. Just say this belief repeatedly. Okay, put it somewhere on your desk maybe that you can see this new belief, and then ask yourself, okay, what is evidence that it's true, right? This is what you can do. And this is how your belief will become reality. It's literally just that. And whenever the old belief appears, just become aware of that. And what you can do after is also ask yourself, okay, like what is absurd about this belief, right? What is proof that it's trash? Like what is proof that it's trash? And then you will start to believe less and less in this belief. It can happen actually immediately. Literally, if you do all the steps right now, it can happen immediately. And if you put yourself in a new environment, this can literally not just change one belief, this can change like literally 100 beliefs, because thoughts are beliefs. You can literally change over hundreds of beliefs if you just change your environment instantly, But I know sometimes it needs planning to do that, to jump in a new environment. So I hope this video helped you. Comment below what will be your new belief, what will be, right? And comment below what was your lesson, what was something that you didn't know, or what you want to see in the future actually when it comes to videos. Okay, and you can also comment in my Facebook group. I will share the link below. Like I have a Facebook group there where you can exchange about topics that relate to manifestation and subconscious. And see you. Bye bye.